What's going on, guys? It's this and that, and today we're going to be looking at the cube portal in Fortnite Battle Royale. Basically, what we're going to be trying to do is actually open it up. Now, I know nobody else has tried this. Now, before you click off, before you're like, oh, whoa, how is this going to happen? Let me explain. Basically, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go show you what I'm talking about first, in case you don't know exactly what the cube portal is. There it is, as you can see up on my screen, off in the distance. There is a portal in the sky, and it looks like it's going down on to the actual floating island with the cube in it right now. But basically, I'm going to show you guys how you can open up the cube portal, or what I think is the way to open up the cube portal. Now, I'm going to go fly over to it right now so you guys can see, have a better look in case you aren't quite sure exactly what I'm talking about. But yeah, we're going to be looking at it right here. I'm just going to show it to you guys, and basically we're going to try a theory of mine, and we'll see if it actually works. So basically right here is the cube portal. We're going to get right underneath it just so I can show you guys, and as you can see, it goes right into the island floating on Loot Lake, as it has returned to Loot Lake now. So that's pretty cool, and we can see that it kind of looks like almost the storm. You know, it's got that purple vibe to it, and it's the cube, you know, the energy from the cube actually going up into the sky, and it's going to open here. So we're going to try to actually open it, and as you can see, if I get inside of this, it doesn't do anything right now. So as you can see, it's not sending me up into the sky or anything like that. So basically what my theory is that we are going to have to leave the game. So I'm just going to land over here. You don't want to leave the game like you normally would, because if you leave the game normally, I don't think this will work. So basically what we're going to do is just land, and we're going to stay right here where it kind of spawns out of, you know, where the cube, where the whole pathway kind of goes up from. So we're just going to stand right on top of this, and then what we're going to do is go into our settings. So we're going to go into our settings, go up on your D-pad, come all the way over to the right side of your screen, hit on settings, and then what you're going to want to do is go down to the actual date and time. So as you can see, we go down to date and time, and then what you're going to do is change. You're going to want to take off adjust daylight savings automatically. You're going to want to take off, actually you don't want to take off your time zone, and you don't need to take off daylight savings, but what you want to do is change your date and time settings to set manually. So what you're going to want to do is move this forward, and I'm going to move it forward a month, because in a month this portal should be open. So I'm going to move it forward a month, and then we're going to hit enter, so X, and then you're going to want to go back, and you're going to want to enter back into your game, and boom. So it kind of looked, so I don't know if you guys could see that. Basically it flashed for a little bit, and then we just got that error right after. So obviously if you tried to set your date forward, and you know, that was my plan to move forward in time. I was actually just gonna, you know, fast forward kind of on the system and actually try to make the portal, and obviously they don't want you to do that, because it looks like Fortnite, the game will actually just crash if you do that, because they don't want people I guess seeing what the cube is going to look like. So that's kind of a way. Now if you guys find a better method down below, let me know in the comments section, because then we can actually, you know, you could show us and we could see what actually happens when the cube, or when that cube portal opens, and that would be really awesome. But I mean, you couldn't really see much from there. It was just like, there was just a really quick flash. It might have been honestly the same map, but then they just gave me the error and crashed the app. So then what you're going to want to do once you do that, and if it crashes, then I'm assuming we just have to set back our time, and then obviously reset the, or restart the app. So basically what I'm going to do is do set using the internet. It'll just automatically set it, and I'm going to hit set now. So it should just automatically set it back to the correct time. So all we got to do is open back up Fortnite, and boom, we are back into Fortnite. It should work. If it doesn't work, I would be very surprised, because that would be really messed up, and that would be really game breaking, and I would advise you guys not to actually try this out, because, you know, I don't know personally what's gonna happen, because, you know, it glitched out for me. It probably will do the same for you. and I don't know if they're gonna ban people for this or what, if people like find a way to break through and not get that air. But I'm pretty sure they have the air there so that you cannot actually get into the game and see what the cube looks like. Now, to some of you that might be like, oh, well, it updates on the internet. Well, no, actually what happens is the files are locally downloaded into your game. As you can see, the cube is already there, so like those files are already there, and it's just like it just has to happen. Like, it's not actually going to change much of the map. So I would assume that, yeah, you can definitely, you know, try this out, and somebody will probably, some really elite hacker or Fortnite leaker or whatever, will probably get through this and actually be able to look in the game. But that's pretty much it, guys. Now, like I said, you probably don't want to do this yourself. If you do, you're probably going to get the air, and if you don't, then they probably have already patched it by now. So just to let you guys know, if you don't get the air, then that means they've probably patched it, and you know, this doesn't work anymore because maybe they saw this video or something. But yeah, that would be pretty insane if we could actually breach through the air. But I think, like I said before, the air is there for a reason. They don't want you looking at the cube portal and actually seeing what it looks like when it's open. So that's pretty much it, guys. As you can tell, my game seems to be running smoothly so far. So we're gonna try to get into the actual battle royale menu, and it looks like we're in the lobby just fine. I'm gonna hit back into a playground just to make sure, before I close out this video, to make sure that it actually is working correctly and everything looks to be fine. So we're just gonna hop right into this playground match, and we'll see what's going on here. Okay, so we are obviously back in the game, and it looks to be perfectly fine. Although there is the cube portal, it's just as it was before. As you can see off in the distance, there was actually the bus right there. But yeah, the cube portal seems to be fine and everything's good. So yeah, definitely you should be fine if you want to try this out yourself. If it doesn't work, it's probably been patched. So, you know, I did this a little while ago, and we'll see. But yeah, it's pretty cool. I can't wait until it actually opens for everybody. That'll be really awesome. And if you are excited, don't forget to comment down below that you are hyped and you can't wait for the cube. Comment like cube hype or something. That'd be really awesome. And don't forget to like the video, share it with your friends so you can let them know how they can possibly open up the cube portal for themselves. But yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. Thank you for watching. This was This and That, and I'll see you guys later.